Hey, what is up crew? It's your captain here, Geronimo. Welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Starship Online. In today's episode, we're gonna be taking a look at a Somerville class Intel science vessel. Without any further ado, let's proceed to this video. Engage! The Somerville can be acquired by opening up your Zen store, going to the ships, Tier 6, scrolling down a little bit until you find yourself Somerville Intel Science Vessel Tier 6. This bad boy is going to cost you 3000 Zen, however, if you go to the on sale, there is actually a promotional period until September 30th. You can buy Cross-Faction Intel Science Bundle Tier 6. For 4000 Zen, you will get Somerville, its Klingon variant, 1 fleet ship module and 5 master keys. If you were to buy all of these separately, it would cost you 7125 Zen. For just 4000 Zen, that's a good deal. Check it out if you can. And now let's take a closer look at ship's customizational options. Somerville is modernization of 23rd century Hernandez class as seen in Star Trek Discovery comics. This ship is really reminiscent of a Crossfield class of ship with its cutaway hull, and I'll talk about its mission profile soon. It is good looking, however it can easily be mistook as a modern version of an Angle class. There are two template types, Discovery era Hernandez and a modern version of a Somerville. Unfortunately, there is no unique bridge interior, however there is a lovely list of window options to choose from. Along with unique Hernandez, there are some classic STO windows at your disposal. All Discovery era ships come with a lengthy list of materials, and Somerville is no exception to that. Along with Discovery materials, there are also NX and NX refit materials, dark and refractive Intel material, and a standard list of modern STO designs. By taking a look at the advanced options, there are standard patterns along with style on which you can customize ship's main components in between two given templates, creating your own perfect Intel Science ship variant. By changing the left side of a color, areas of a ship that are now in red are affected by a color modification. The same deal applies for the right side color change. Areas of a ship that are now in red are affected by a color modification. And now let's take a closer look at this ship in space. In 2250s, USS Somerville dispatched landing party in unmapped asteroid belt when disaster struck. The away team perished before they were beamed aboard, but samples of Prototaxity Stellaviatori spores were used by researchers Stamens and Stroll. This ship class was something like early prototype of a Crossfield, which was built around spores that Somerville was researching. Somerville is classified as a Federation Tier 6 Intel Science vessel. Ship can be used as soon as you finish tutorial mission and will then scale up alongside with you leveling up. This results in more hull HP, weapons and console slots, along with having more powerful weapons. Ship can collect mastery points, however they won't be in effect until you reach level 50. A full chart of scaling is on the screen at the moment. Your starship also comes pre-equipped with a basic tech of lowest level and grade for your current level, and it looks something like this. As an Admiralty card, Somerville comes with 28 engineering, 28 tactical and 52 science points. Ship's special ability is that it will add plus 10 science points for every science vessel used. Its maintenance period is 18 hours. On level 65, your Intel Science ship comes with 38,250 hull HP. There are 3 forward and 3 aft weapon slots, along with secondary deflector slot. Your bridge officer stations are Commander Science Cross Intelligence, Ensign Science, Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Commander Engineering, and Lieutenant Universal Cross Intelligence. There are 3 device slots at your disposal, along with 3 tactical, 3 engineering, and 4 science consoles. The ship's basic turn rate is 16 degrees per second with inertia rating of 65. All ships come with standard 3 modifiers, and Somerville's are 0.85 for the hull, 1.275 for the shields and 0.18 for the impulse. You will be also given additional subsystem power of plus 5 to weapons and plus 15 to auxiliary power. As a science ship, you can perform subsystem targeting. These abilities upgrade attacks from Starship's energy weapons and have a chance of completely taking subsystems offline. Science vessels can also use sensor analysis. When targeting allies, this ability becomes a healing buff. Against enemies, it becomes a twofold debuff. Intel ships have legally equipped cloaking devices, but bear in mind that this is not a battle cloak, meaning that you can only cloak while outside of combat. Intelligence vessels are capable of passive warp signature masking. This ability grants a tiny amount of stealth, which will render Intel craft undetectable at long range. This stealth bonus is removed when Starship activates its cloaking device. All Intel ships are equipped with active sensor arrays capable of deploying an Intel sensor drone with the use of Gather Intelligence. Once activated, you will launch a stealth probe, which will immediately cloak and fly toward the target. If you look closely, you can actually see the probe near enemy decloaking, performing penetrating scan and recloaking. Every second, target receives 1 stack of penetrating scan, and when they collect 15 of them, you can use one of 3 expose vulnerability abilities, exposing and debuffing enemies' weapons, shields, or critical systems. Weaker enemies require less stacks to be rendered vulnerable, and if multiple Intel ships target the same target, they contribute to the number of penetrating stacks. All Tier 6 ships come with Starship Mastery Ability Package, and this one has Science Vessel Pack, which includes Enhanced Particle Generators, Advanced Shield Systems, Enhanced Restorative Circuitry, Reactive Shield Technology, and Ship's Trait, Spore-Infused Anomalies. While this trait is slotted, activating any Science or Intel Bridge Officer ability will cause your Bridge Officer's summoned anomalies to deal electrical damage and drain to the enemy power levels and to all foes nearby. Along with that, we have Ship's Universal Console, the Mycelial Spore Burst. When activated, ship will eject mycelial spores, creating an anomalous trail behind the ship. When one of these anomalies get too close of an enemy ship, they will zap them, dealing heavy electrical damage to the foe and causing electrical damage to leap from one enemy to another. This console also provides a passive boost to the auxiliary power and to science readiness. At the first glance, I hated the specs of this ship, but after a little consideration I figured that this can be used as a great science vessel. With exotic particle build, this little spore harvester can be turned into science destroyer. The ship's console has an amazing visual effect, and I really like it. Ship's trait is a thing that I love even more. Once again, with exotic particle and drain build, it can be great asset for your anomalies, as it can make them even more dangerous. Overall, I like this starship. It's gonna be a fine addition to the any Science Captain Armada, and I'd give it 9 out of 10. This is going to wrap this video up, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like, as it really helps this channel a lot. Consider subscribing for more STO videos, and until next time, crew, tell me in the comments down below, do you like this ship? Why do you like it? Why do you dislike it? And until next time, I love you all because you're the best. Geronimo, out.